how you guys doing today? It's your boy DOITWITHDAN, and we're in the Corvette doing stuff. Get a weird day ahead of me. First and foremost, I'd like to point out that I'm wearing HeatwaveVisual's new sunglasses. I think they just released these, or maybe they just sent me out a pair. I know Blake Wilkie, I know he got some. I know a couple other people got some, but these are the new ones that are out, and you can still use the coupon code DOITWITHDAN to get 10% off all HeatwaveVisual sunglasses and apparel. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about shit. Interesting, weird day ahead. I know I look like shit. It has been a rough fucking couple of days. Harper, our puppy, we just got her spayed, and which is like, you know, you're probably thinking like, no big deal. You know, puppies are chill. Put them on medicine for a couple of days, they'll be chill, ain't gonna be no problems. And that would be the case if we didn't literally adopt an Australian crackhead. Which, by the way, they're not even Australian. Did you know that Australian Shepherds are actually American? What kind of fuckery is that? Anyway, I say all that to tell you that it's been fucking a nightmare trying to keep this dog down. She's got no stop, she's got no chill. She's full throttle everywhere she goes. She cannot be contained. Which is probably how like I was when I was a kid, you know? I haven't slept in like 3 or 4 days really, because my own personal bad decision staying up late streaming games on top of taking care of Harper. So I look disheveled, I am disheveled, I am literally a shovel. Dig me. But in the last video, or at least the motovlog video that I did the other day, I talked about how I needed to take apart the center console for the people over at Economy Diesel to fix or to check the airbag control module to see if that's what's causing the issues. So I need to do that, but I'm not gonna like bug them for their tools. So I'm gonna go to the shop, grab the tools that I'm pretty sure that I need, and then head back over there and try to do it like that. And it shouldn't be too crazy, but I think I need to disconnect the battery, which you're like, oh, just disconnect, it's not that hard, but there's 2 batteries and they have aftermarket posts, so I need special fucking tools to do that. And then there's like 10 or 15 different sockets that I gotta use to take apart the whole center console. And so I need those, and I need like a T50 or a T55, a T25, I don't even fucking know, for the seats. Then I need Allen keys. God, do I need Allen keys for the rear of the seats and the inside of the center console. So, fuck. And I'm hoping it won't be that bad because it's actually not that hot today. It's actually kind of like hazy and shitty out. I don't know if we're still experiencing some of the negative effects of the Canadian wildfires or if we're just being shitty. But if y'all could just hurry up and put some of that free healthcare and gun control in those fires and knock those out, that'd be real sweet, thanks. Because I'm tired of breathing your fucking problems, Canada. Then after that, I'm gonna head back to the shop and cut a bunch of orders. I got a bunch of that going on. And I have to redesign the brake rotor. So if you're waiting on a brake rotor, it's taking just a little bit extra longer because of one of the issues that I've come across. But it'll work for the better, so thank you for your patience, but I think everyone's gonna appreciate the way I'm doing it now. So anyways, I guess you're gonna follow me along for this shit show. Let's go. So here's what I'm talking about with the brake rotor design. The cut is great, the black powder coat is great. The way I was doing it was I was stenciling like a red brake caliper, but you can see like it's just too inconsistent, like spray painting it. Plus you get these really nasty edges. You know, like I don't think that looks very good. I'm not about to send that out to a customer. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna redesign them relatively quickly today. I'm gonna get that done. This will actually be just like a bolt-on piece. It'll like literally just screw in place. So that way in the future, if you wanna change the brake caliper color, all you have to do is just order another brake caliper rather than having to order a whole new rotor. So like, oh, well my car's got blue brake calipers. Why don't you do blue? So I can do blue in the future. That way it'll make it modular for people. I think it'll be a better way for everybody. Everyone will be happy. Need to get some good tools to fucking, what do I need? I'm gonna take one of you, I'll probably take you. Oh shit, I need a 10. Anyways, I got a handful of tools that I think might do it. I'll probably still have to end up borrowing some tools from them because I suck. Ooh, howdy doody, bitch. Yep, this is what it's like to daily drive a Corvette. Ooh. Looking good. Looking real good. You stay looking good. Doors don't go up. Because that got fucking old quick. Oh yeah. So the what we need to get to is this bad boy right here, which is way down inside of our center console. I mean, like all up in it. They need to get to it. They said that not only do they need to be able to get to it, but like I can't just unplug it. They need to be able to like test it and be able to get to it, which is like, that's a lot of work. But before we continue, I want to talk about something really important. I'm being serious. Are you or a loved one tired like all the time? Well, that can be a sign of a serious medical condition. But if you're only tired some of the time and you need a boost, Bucked Up Energy Drink is perfect for you. That's right. Available at Walmart, GNC, and select gas stations, as well as online. You too can feel what it feels like to be bucked up, which is awesome. I drank this and I did my taxes. I walked the dog. I went to the gym. I worked on my motorcycle. I grew a 5th arm, a 4th set of testicles, and I had the energy of 1,000 suns. That's a lot of damage. Seriously, if you're trying to work out, Bucked Up makes an awesome pre-workout, as well as very delicious energy drinks that are filled with the perfect amount of caffeine to where you don't have to drink 2 or 3 of them, but your heart is also not gonna blow up after one sip. It's really the perfect compromise if you ask me. And if you use my link in the description, use my coupon code DOITWITHDAN, it'll get you 20% off their entire website. I don't think you can go to GNC and tell them that DOITWITHDAN sent you, as I'm still legally banned, but you can go there and you can buy it yourself, or you can get the discount online using my coupon code DOITWITHDAN. I think I said that already. Did I say that already? I don't know. I haven't had my Bucked Up energy drink today. If I need to get some work done and I'm minus the energy to do it, I drink me a Bucked Up and I get that shit fucking buck done. So get off your bucking ass, click the bucking link in my description, try use some Bucked Up energy drinks before I come over to your house and I buck you up. I'm just kidding. I'm not a violent guy. I would never do that. It's not a threat. Do I look like a guy that would threaten you? Do I look unhinged? Do I really look like the type of guy that would come to your house and shit in your driveway just because you didn't try an energy drink? Do I look like that kind of guy? I didn't think so. Thank you very much, Bucked Up, for sponsoring today's video and partnering with my channel. You guys have been awesome to work with. I'm running out of these, so if you could send more, that'd be awesome. Did I mention there's no sugar? I don't know if I mentioned there's no sugar in these. It's good. Sugar's the devil. Diabetes. Mitsubishi materials. Anyway, let's get back to work. Yo, actually, excellent news. So when I dropped this thing off, it wasn't running. It would crank, it wouldn't start. So it wasn't getting fuel. I have a new fast fuel system from Fast. Thank you, Fast. They installed that. They got the taillights working. They said that there was a disconnect somewhere. They have an electrical guy, but they got the taillights fucking work now. I'm so happy about that. We got our new Fast lift system here as well. And I've got the center console pulled apart so they can access it, which is great. But then they started talking to me about this big old truck that they've been working on. They said it's a 4-year project. I'm like, trust me, I understand. Like, no. This one is a real 4-year project. God dang, this thing is tall. This is cool as shit. 556 embedded in the tire.
All billet bottom end. Stage 2 cam, 330cc. Injectors, 150% of our nozzles. Fast 220. Your high pressure oil pump. It's got an S364.5 over a 482. Custom built compound turbo setup.
How much boost is it making?
Should be close to 100 psi.
100 psi. I was gonna say, you're gonna powder coat it to match the whole engine?
We'll end up doing it white.
This thing is badass, man. Thank you, guys.
Anytime.
Oh my gosh, that is like the best news that I've received ever. Is the taillights are done, they work. Fuel system, it works. All they have left to do is check the last little bit of codes. They have a guy that's specific for electrical stuff. The issue that they think is happening is that the airbag control module is sending like fucky signals, and I could be wrong. They're the professionals, I am not. And there's a good chance that whatever I say is gonna come out wrong. But from what I understand, the airbag control module could possibly be sending incorrect signals, or could be the cause of sending some incorrect signals. Something about the fucking codes that I'm getting. So they're gonna check that, replace the airbag control module, and we're good. We're Gucci, right? If not, they gotta investigate further, but that's where we're at. I mean, like, that is some amazing news. That is some brilliant news. I am so happy to share that with you guys. Taillights were my biggest concern, believe it or not. I was telling them, I was like, they stopped working after I did some welding on the truck, and I thought that maybe I'd fried the ECU, and then they were gonna have to replace the ECU or some wiring systems in the truck, and it was gonna be a big fucking nightmare. And it could still be with the airbag control module situation, we don't know. But it had the codes that are on it now before I did any of the welding on the truck. So those codes have been on for a while. So I don't think it's because of what I did. But that is fucking, oh, that's so much good news, dude. I could not be happier. But I talked to them for a good bit. they've got some really cool projects. I was like, yo, dude, you guys should let me record some of these cool projects that you guys got going on. Thank you very much, guys. I am excited. I am so excited to get that truck done and registered. And now I'm heading back to the shop. I gotta cut a bunch more orders and kind of get more powder coating done for you guys. You know how it is. You guys know how it be. So I've got all my parts. This isn't every part from every order. This is just what I could fit on the remaining sheet of metal that I have before I switch out sheets. But we got all the license plate frames that have been ordered for the week on top of a handful of signs and hangers. You know what I'd like to do? You can tell me what you guys think, but I would love to show you guys like step by step how I started my business, how I make a profit to help you guys. If you're ever interested in doing something like this, whether it's starting your own CNC business or your own powder coating stuff, if any of this that I do with my business is interesting to you guys, I will absolutely show you guys how I do it all for free. So just leave me a comment below if that's something you're interested in, and we'll do that. There's a lot of these like self-help programs, I could nickel and dime everybody, but I've always been, content should be free. You come to my page, you get free content, you don't have to spend a fucking dime. It's what's always been my favorite part about YouTube, is that you don't have to spend any money to watch my videos. But anyway, so we got the machine zeroed out. Good, everything looks like it's gonna run. Plasma cutter's turned on, air compressor's full, ready to go. We've got our starting position point. We're just gonna hit run. And now it's gonna cut your orders. All right, so we got this batch of license plates completely cut. We have about 1/3 of the signs and about 1/3 of all the hangers. See, this is the way they come out. They come out flat, and then I manually bend this, and I manually bend this until it's shaped like this, and then it's powder coated. We're gonna take all of our license plate frames out individually. All right, so here's some behind the scenes stuff that you probably don't get to see with any other business, right? My overhead is actually pretty good. The metal is relatively cheap. I usually buy it in bulk, which gives me a pretty good discount. And if I'm just doing license plate frames, I can really get a maximum amount of profit per sheet because they're very neatly organized and whatnot. And, you know, they come out all gooby like this, you know, they come out looking kind of rough, and then I throw them in vinegar for a little bit and they come out looking great. But like, this is where it gets weird, right? Especially with machines. So I had a send nudes plate for some reason, just did not want to cut appropriately. It happened 3 times. I had 3 or 4 different cuts of, actually I had 4 different fuck ups of the send nude. So I'm like, what the fuck? And that just happens sometimes with these machines. Like, something will happen in the code and it will just not make sense. And then sometimes it will fuck up one item, sometimes it will fuck up all the items. And you have to be patient and you have to be monitoring. I monitored, thankfully. This is the only one that it fucked up. And after about 4 different cuts, it finally came out good. So whoever's getting the send nudes, you cost me about 4 times as much as what it normally costs people. But I don't care. I love what I do. But it's just weird things like that with the business stuff, is like sometimes you have fuck ups, and that happens to people from time to time. And this is the cool gross part. So here's about 5 gallons of vinegar, nice and clear, and then these will just go in here. And these will chill for about 2 days, and it'll look like this when it's done. And this isn't like dangerous or anything like that. That's just your level of like rust and oxidation and metal flakes that have come up to the surface, and that's what gross vinegar looks like. And that removes all like the gross coating on all the metal. You have this like thick coating, like these go in the vinegar as well, so it knocks off that extra layer of coating. Again, I appreciate the love and support for the business. There's not words to describe my appreciation. So yeah, that is all my work for the day. I'm gonna get home and relax. I hope you guys have a chance to do the same. I hope you guys are taking it easy and relaxing and recovering, not working too hard. But yeah, I'm done with my work for the day, as much work as I'm gonna do for the evening. I'm gonna head home and enjoy all the things that I really like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, one more thing. Please tell me you haven't left yet, because this is a really big one. I am working on a very, very special project. It's taken me probably a week and a half to start working on this project. I've had to buy a whole new computer for it, which isn't that big of a deal. It's a small computer. Be on the lookout for like a really big video or live stream from me coming soon. Huge, it's gonna be massive. It's gonna be the biggest video. Be on the lookout for that. It's something I've worked on non-stop essentially for the past week. It's something that I'm really passionate about. I think you guys are really gonna like it, and you'll know what it is when you see it. So, I think that's it. All right, now I can actually let you go. Take your shit, eat some food, drink a beer, drive. I don't know.